It's looking like I'm in here by myself. We'll wait for the people to file in. Yo, yo. What's good? I see some people pulling up. What it do, what it do. For everybody coming in, we're back at it again with another episode of The Break Live. If you've been tuning in, you've seen Young Chris, Mike Dimes, Baby Tron on the show. And today we have Atlanta's own Bk the Rula. She's a multi-talented creator with smashes like Left, Right, Tweaking Together, Santani, and more under her belt. And I actually got wind of her via word of mouth. So in the era of 2022 where things are super digital, super virtual, I think that also speaks to how powerful speaking to people is. So with that being said, until she pulls up, go ahead and drop some artists in the comments that should be on our radar. And I'm going to check in and see where she's at with it. We can get this going. All right. Let me see.
Yo,
Yo, what's going on?
what's goody? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling real good. My name is Kemet. It's a pleasure to have you on. We got a lot of fire shit to talk about. So you ready to jump into it?
Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Word. Well, let's start off. How you feeling today? What's keeping you smiling?
Shit, really just, waking up today, you just gotta thank God really just for living.
For sure. Every day. That's a fact. So we're gonna answer one question via many. Who is Bk the Rula? And we gotta start with the landscape that bred you. So what part of Atlanta are you from?
So I was born in Gwinnett and I moved to Powder Springs. I'm in the city again now, but yeah, I basically moved all around Atlanta.
Okay, for sure. So even not musically, like, how would you say that the city has influenced you, just being in that landscape?
Um, Honestly, like a lot. I can't even lie. Like Atlanta is my motherfucking home. Like just breathing the air of Atlanta. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it inspires me to it inspires my music crazy because it's like a specific energy. Like even if I'm like recording in like another state, another city, I could feel the difference like of energy versus Atlanta as far as like creation wise, making creations and shit.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's definitely something in the air. I grew up between Atlanta and New York, and every time I go back home, it's like it feels like it's medicine. You know what I'm saying? Just stepping into it, you feel positive. You feel like you can see things clearer. Even just the energy that the people hold. It's a lot of love. So I could
It
imagine. Can I actually ask you to do me a favor real quick?
was goody.
Tell these people about JJ's, man. Put them
Oh,
on.
motherfucking gosh, yo, JJ, that's crazy. That just sparked a crazy memory for me. Yo, me and my nigga, bro, me and my nigga Sid used to go fucking eat JJ's like every fucking day, bro. Like that shit is actually crazy. I haven't had that shit in a minute, but
Yeah.
basically it's like these fire ass wings with they put this powder on it. We call it the crack powder because that shit crazy. But yeah, that shit is good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, for a fact. I had to get your take on that real quick. Tell these people what's up. So obviously Atlanta is this endless pool of talent. It's forever overflowing. It don't matter if we going back, last decade before that, 90s, 80s, etc. So being an artist, how easy or hard would you say it is to get on? Where it's talent everywhere. If you have 3 houses to your left, 3 houses to your right, probably 5 of those houses have people that make music in it. So how easy or hard would you say it is to get?
Fuck. I don't honestly, no, nothing's it's not hard. And the reason why I'm saying that, um, and I know a lot of people will probably be like, oh, it's easy for you to say whatever because somewhat on right now. But it's like, I can't lie, nothing is hard if you really just have faith. Like if you want me to be real, the reason why I'm up is because I believe that I was gonna be where I'm at and more since I came out the fucking womb. Like I already knew I was gonna do music. I never had a plan B or nothing. Like I just put my entire faith, I put my whole shit into this music shit. And like, it don't matter what nobody else said. It didn't matter who is up or not. I already knew that I was going to be on, like, one day. So I don't know. I guess really it's just, as long as you really fucking believe it, you really gonna do whatever the fuck you want. Even if you want to go to the moon, you can go to the fucking moon. Like, you just got to believe you can go to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
100.
Real shit.
Yeah, yes, sir. Let's dive into that a little bit. What's your earliest memory of falling in love with music?
Oh shit. Honestly, my mom sings a lot throughout the house, and I would say, yeah, my earliest memory falling in love with music is just hearing my mom sing. Like, something about hearing my mom sing, like, my mom's like an angel. Like, she's an angel sent from God himself. And she will always sing me, like, to sleep, me and my little brother. Yeah, I would say that is really kind of what made me fall in love with singing. And my dad fucking is a rapper. My dad's a fucking rapper, bro. Like, he he was rapping. He had a group called Planet X, and he opened up for like Tribe Called Quest and all that shit when he was a jit. And then I started fucking falling in love with rapping. And then I just fucking meshed them bitches, and I'm fucking down Bktherula. Like,
Yeah,
that shit crazy.
yeah, hella different styles. We're gonna dive into that in a couple minutes. But so if your dad was in a band and obviously he was on, like, what was it like growing up as a kid whose parents was musically inclined? Like, what kind of experiences did you have?
Well, once I really came out the womb, my dad wasn't in that group no more, because I guess, he dedicated his life to me. And my mom, she never pursued it, her singing, but she just sang all the time. But so I didn't really have to, you know what I'm saying, as far as like seeing them like perform or anything. Well, actually, no, I'm capping on my ass. So um my dad fucking works at Kennesaw State University, right? So
Okay.
he used to perform, bro. My nigga, my fucking dad used to perform, bro. Like, at the fucking college, like, just on some dumb shit. And he a fucking professor, like, spitting
Oh,
them
that's
shit. So,
fine.
okay, that gave me the experience of my first time performing, because he believed in me so much. They had like this talent show, but it was for college students. But he
hmm
fucking put me on the lineup, and I was like 13, 14. So
Uh,
I performed like my first time at the college, and I was so shy. I was singing, I was so shy. But I would say that's like a couple of the experiences I've had, because my dad was, musically inclined and shit.
yeah, that's fire as hell. I wish I had a professor in college that was like lit enough to put some shit like that on, or even go up on
Yeah,
stage.
like, he
That's
was lit as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. Who are some artists that you were listening to growing up? Like, who were some people that inspired you?
Oh shit, I'm fucking listening to every artist under the fucking sun. All the old heads. Yeah, I was listening to all that. I told you Tribe, Outkast,
Or
shit, who else was I listening to heavy? I was listening to Wayne heavy. Who else I was listening to heavy?
Go Talk?
I was listening to TLC heavy. Um,
Yes.
extremely inspired by TLC.
Yeah. Tell
And
me why. Let's talk about it. I love me some TLC.
I'm extremely inspired. I think, like, so I watched uh the documentary of fucking Left Eye, right? That
hmm
shit is like, that shit inspired me crazy. I would also say Khalees inspires me too.
Okay.
Um, really just on some women empowerment shit. I can't even hold you. Like, they was just on some like boss bitch shit. Like, for real. Like, they just really didn't give a fuck. Like, Khalees really
Yeah.
hopped on the fucking mic and said, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard." Like, she didn't give a damn, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna hop on a track and say, "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard." You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she said that is fucking insane. Like, she didn't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
that's just how I fucking feel. And same for Left Eye. She fucking, you know what I'm saying, created that whole shit. Like, she was making up the routine. She was making up a lot of the lyrics. Like, and Kanye, I was listening to Kanye when I was young and
Yeah.
ended up fucking in the same room with his ass. Like, this shit gets crazy, man.
Insane.
I hope one
Hell
day,
yeah.
at least,
You said you hope one day. Well, I didn't hear you.
I can meet Khalees.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's probably sooner than later with the way you going.
Hell yeah.
Or so talk to me about the first time you actually recorded music. What did you record it on? Do you remember the song name? Walk me through that process.
Okay, so the first time I ever recorded a song was actually on a fucking tape recorder. I was probably about 9, and
What?
it was with my mom. And I actually still have it. So you can hear
Ooh.
me, like, I sound like a little ass fucking kid, right? And it was like me and my mom were singing a song that like one of my mom's friends made or whatever. And we had recorded it on the tape recorder. And yeah, that was my first song. But like my first song by myself, my dad had got me a microphone, this little it was like a blue mic. And
Okay.
you know, like one of the ones you really record for like YouTube.
What?
Um I was recording that motherfucker for my vocals. Like I was like, fuck that shit. But I was using Logic Pro, which is so fucking, well, I don't use it no more, but it was just crazy. Like it was easy for me at the time, but it wasn't good for me. Like it wouldn't be good for me right now. But I was recording on Logic and I just didn't know what to do. I was mixing my own shit, and then I was dropping everything on fucking SoundCloud. And
Damn.
that was at the age of 13, 13 when I got that. So I made hella songs on there, and then I was just dropping them on SoundCloud. That's how I really started the SoundCloud shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. How old are you now?
I'm 19.
Straight up. Yeah, the SoundCloud shit is interesting to me as well. That was a question I had down the line, but I actually saw you perform in October at the Next Wave Showcase. Shout out to Katie Cummings, the good people at SoundCloud, but this was in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
that was such a.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes. Yo, I was outside, so I was saying earlier before you got on, like, word of mouth is huge, and that's how I heard about you. I was outside and no gas, like everybody was there for obviously the other artists, but they was really riding for you hard as hell. I was like, all right, she cold. Then I saw you grace that stage, and I was like, yeah, there's no
yeah,
gas in that.
yeah, bro. That shit was so fucking fun, bro. It was a lot of love. It was a lot of love. Shout out to,
Yeah,
you know, all the artists who performed there too. Shout out Baby Santana. That's my little nigga. We finna go
yeah,
on tour. Shout out Young Chris. We finna go on tour. Shout out Tekka.
yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. We gonna say that a couple minutes down the line. I got some questions about that as well. So I wanted to go back to the tape recorder. How old do you think you were when you recorded that song with your mother on the tape recorder?
I think I was like 9, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was like 9 years old. That shit,
Damn.
yeah. I was pretty young, but I'm gonna get the actual age. I don't know, but I think I was like 9.
Straight up. Damn. I mean, that's 10 years ago. That's a decade of you just finessing it, and you can kind of hear that in your art as well. Um,
Hell,
how did you get your rap name? BK the Rula.
um, okay, so well, BK is just, you know, it's really just abbreviation for my name.
Or
Um, yeah, the ruler. If you want me to be real, I made that up myself, but in my songs, I was always saying the ruler, the ruler, the ruler, the ruler. Like this was before it was. I added the ruler. So it was just BK, but it wasn't the ruler. And I just kept saying the ruler of the shit, the king of the shit, the queen of the shit, the top of the shit, whatever the fuck I was saying. It was always
yeah,
something to do with some type of like a fucking king status. So I was
yeah,
just like, all right. So then I just started saying BK the ruler. And my name still wasn't BK the ruler yet. Then I was like, bruh, fuck it. It's crazy. I had told my nigga Molly, I was like, because he was like, BK is too hard to find. No one can find it on Apple Music. And then he was like, let's do BK. And I was like, nah, nigga, let's do BK the Ruler. And he was like, hell nah, nigga. It's like, man, hell nah, we not doing fucking BK the Ruler. I said, nigga, fuck you, I'm doing BK the Ruler. And I just
shit
did
hard.
BK. And that's how we hear it. But shout out to that nigga Molly too, man.
Straight up. So what was like? So you were dropping music on SoundCloud. That's crazy that you was mixing it yourself. What was like the first song that really took off for you?
It was a fucking wow. It was a singing song. I hit 10K. It was the first time I hit 10K on SoundCloud. Fuck, I forgot what it was called, but it was some crazy shit. It was some old shit. I deleted that shit. It was like a singing song. After that, it was Left and Right. Left and Right blew up like a rocket. Actually, I'm tripping. Before that, it was Fago. It was Boof Bitch, but you don't understand. No, we got chop. I fucking hate that song, but that shit got
What?
lit. Then after that, Left and Right got lit. And then after that, Tweaking Together got lit. Oh my God, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, the elevation has been steady. Why did you delete the track? You just wasn't feeling it no more?
You know, all my old songs.
Yeah.
Not that not I guess I'm not gonna say that I hate the songs. Let me not say that. I don't hate my songs because those are like times that I've lived that I will never live again that are special to me. But uh I evolve like really fast. So like I'll make a song and I will never make a song like that ever again. Not because I'm trying to be experimental, because I hate when people say that. I'm not trying to be experimental. This is the shit that comes in my head. I didn't start music for to be on. I just knew I was gonna be on. I make music because it's like fucking something that I like to do, something that I want to do. It stems from my head. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I
Yeah.
evolve hella fast. So sometimes when I look back on my shit, I'm like, ah, oh, man, nigga, I'm way better. Go listen to my new shit. Right? But I can't
Like
be
that.
like that. I can't be like that because what that would be is like selfish. Because even though this music shit is for me, it's also for my fans. So
Mm.
I can't be selfish. So I don't hate that song. I love that song because my fans love that song.
Yeah. No, that's a really good way to put it. I kind of want to go back a little bit. You just mentioned Tweaking Together. Song has about 14 million streams on Spotify. And you noted
They
that as like one of the that was really, yeah. You ain't know?
did not know that. I don't check my numbers.
Oh
It,
shit. Well, yeah, you got a couple up there, but at what point did you realize that momentum was shifting in your direction? Like, at what point did you realize, all right, this is bigger than the city and the underground scene? Like, I'm making it on some countrywide shit.
bro, when I realized, okay, when I started realizing that my shit was going up, like I was like, oh shit, was when like I can't like I mean yeah, TikTok, yeah. Like when my shit started getting on TikTok, I was like, damn, like I don't even know, this shit's crazy. Cause TikTok was new at the time. And then Left and Right just started going dumb. And I was like, oh shit, my shit's about to fucking blow. And then after that, Tweaking Together went on TikTok too. But really what let me know that damn I'm going up is my live shows. Like it's not the numbers of how many times it gets played or how many times it gets fucking a video done to it on TikTok. It's my live shows and getting recognized when I'm out the crib. That's when I'm like, oh shit, like I'm Bk the Rula. Like I forget sometimes until I walk out the house and there's someone like, are you Bk the Rula? And I'm like, yes. But then in my head, I'm like, dang, I didn't realize that
Mm,
sometimes you forget, like for real. But
yeah,
that,
for sure.
and then the live shows, oh my God. New York, bro, I had a fucking show in New York. It was my album release, and they knew all the words. I dropped the song like 2 days fucking prior. And that
Damn.
shit it was crazy. But I can't wait to go out the country. I feel like that's gonna be the time that I really see when I go out the country. That shit.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yo, how would you describe that feeling of like you just mentioned New York? That's 1,000 miles away from Atlanta, of just people all over knowing who you are. Like, how would you describe that feeling and singing your music with you?
I would say it's a very loving feeling. I, you know, instead of really feeling like yeah, I'm that nigga. Yeah, yeah. It's more so of like a, I don't know. It's more so like a loving feeling because it's just even to be in the position that I'm in, like that's a very blessed fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always take those moments and I like keep them with me to just make harder shit because it's like, damn, like soon the whole world will know who the fuck I am. You know, this is only a
Yep.
small percentage. I'm only 19, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a long fucking way to go. So I can't lie, those moments they're very special to me, and I think about them a lot actually.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely some shit to be proud of. And like you said, I mean, you're 19, you've already accomplished a lot, but the door is wide open for where you can take it. And a lot of your fans are riding on that, and rightfully so.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So after 2020's Love Santana, you followed up with Nirvana. Well, first, how far after Love Santana did you drop Nirvana?
I dropped it the same fucking year. I think.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah,
dropped it the year.
yeah, for sure.
That is crazy. I didn't even, bro. That was a crazy change. Like,
But you that year?
no, like the music,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
the music was a complete shift because of what I was going through. Like, I was just seeing life differently. I was doing different shit. So the music changed. Like the music follows wherever the fuck my head is at. So if I'm fucking insane, feeling insane, my fucking music's gonna be insane. Hella different fucking sounds coming from the left ear, panning to the right ear, and fucking random shit, cause that's how my brain feels. So
Gotcha.
with Nirvana, I was like on some real peaceful, like releasing all of, I was like healing myself. I was healing myself. And I was releasing all of my negative energy, just like getting it the fuck out. It was like a rebirth. And that's
Mm.
why I was making music like that. But I'm just saying that shit is crazy. It was the same fucking year I put out Love Santana, which is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that's part of the human growth though. But I could definitely see that the more peaceful vibes on Nirvana and even a track like Summer, one of my favorites. You know, it just has that kind of aura to it.
Yeah, I fuck with
For,
Summer too.
yeah, hell yeah.
That's my
Another
shit.
one off of that. Okay, okay, depressing with Digital Nas. Can you talk to me a little bit about how that came together?
That came together. That was around the Nirvana times too. That was actually was crazy is we was chilling in the studio and that beat came on. We looked at each other. We was just like, yeah, like we was like, yeah, this is him, this is him. And then I just started just bobbing my head. And I started freestyling and he started freestyling. And I was like, all right, let's get in the booth right now. So I hopped in the booth, whatever, went on my shit. And then he hopped on the shit. He was like, I could do this shit with my eyes up. Bro, we was like, oh my God, this is that shit. We was like, we was in a really good time. We was in a really good place at that time. That was like when, I don't know, it was like hella good shit happening around that time. So like the melodies are crazy. The
Yeah,
the memory is crazy even of that song being made.
yeah. He's another super, super, super talented person. Like,
Yeah.
can't wait to see what he does. Oh, word. So a couple more questions on that note. Last year you dropped Love Black. Santana is on it. It's at about 10 million streams on Spotify. Another crazy one. But you said you don't pay attention to numbers. So yeah, why is that? I was gonna ask, like, is that
Um
intentional?
uh yeah, it just gives me anxiety. I don't really,
Makes sense.
I mean sometimes, okay, sometimes the thought of a lot of people knowing who I am gives me a little bit of anxiety. I can't lie. Like, because I don't know, it just does. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, yay. And then sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe this is real. Sometimes it just doesn't feel real.
I could
You know what I'm
imagine.
saying?
That's
But
yeah,
another reason why I don't check it is because I'm not gonna say well, if you want to be real, I'm very blessed, but I don't really care about them. Like, I don't drop music for I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't drop music to be up, if that makes sense. So I
Yeah,
just didn't ever really felt a need to check the stats. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Nah, 100. That makes a lot of sense. I get what you're saying. Um, so you're going on tour with Lil Tecca. Um, I want to ask, like you said that, you know, you doing live shows is kind of like a reason that you knew that you were getting on. So what's like one of the craziest concert experiences you've ever had? Anything come to mind
Like that, like concert I've been to or that I performed at.
that you performed at?
Probably my first fucking festival. At Lyrical Lemonade. Shout out Cole Bennett.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
yeah, whoa, that was a crazy experience. That was my first festival. That was last year. It was in Chicago, and I got to see all my favorite fucking artists. I fucking met Lucky, bro. What the fuck? And
Dope.
I seen all my niggas perform. I seen shout out Josiah. I seen my nigga Josiah perform. But when I got on that motherfucking stage, yo, like that shit was crazy. I didn't know how it was going to feel. I'm always super anxious before I get on the stage, and then I get on the stage, and then it all goes away.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, the people in Chicago were crazy. Like that crowd was extremely, extremely lit. Like I was throwing fucking bracelets in the crowd so they can have my bracelets. You know what I'm saying? And they was throwing they bracelets at me. So I started picking up the bracelets. They was throwing like cool shit that they made for me. It was crazy. That shit was really fun.
Yeah, I
It
could
was,
imagine, especially in the shy about like just as heavy on the music shit, you know, as Atlanta. And on that note,
and,
I my bad. Go ahead.
and perform in Chicago on tour. Oh my God.
Yeah, you gotta turn that shit up.
I'm about to tee that shit the fuck up. No
Rightfully
cap. It's
so.
fine, bro. Cause this is my first fucking tour. This is my
Yeah,
first tour. So really thanks to Tekka for real for like believing in me for real. Like because this is my first tour. Like I'm about to go crazy. After tour, I'm going on another tour. So it's just like I'm about to tee this shit the fuck up. This year is that year. Like, you know what I'm saying? When COVID hit, whatever, it put a little, obstacle in the course, but that obstacle is not in the course no more. It's time. Real
like
shit.
slap away. Nah, I hear you. I got a couple more questions. One thing I want to ask you about is you tweeted last summer that you got unreleased music with Kanye West. So I wanted to ask on the note of Chicago, we were just talking about Lyrical Lemonade. How
Yeah.
did y'all link up? What was it like being in the atmosphere with another person who's a chameleon who has all these different styles, vibes, and all
Yeah.
that? Just like
Chameleon. I like that. Never heard that. I like that. I'm gonna start saying that.
where?
Um, so basically I met him in LA. When, he was working on really wrapping up Donda with Digital Nas. And meeting him for the first time was crazy because I don't know. I was like, damn. Like, so basically, I was in bed before LA. I was in bed in Atlanta, and I was just like, got a call and was like, hey, so yeah, he wants you to come out here too. And I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, come to LA tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So I came to LA, and then I fucking met Kanye West, and we was in the studio every day, every fucking day from 8 a.m. to whenever the fuck, um, working on records. And it was a crazy, crazy experience. I ended up living in LA for 2 months, um, learning a lot of shit. Like I met a lot of old fucking G's, like of this music. I met a lot of OGs. It changed my perspective on the process of making music. It changed my perspective on um just people in the industry. It changed my perspective on everything. I learned so much in those 2 months, and I can't even believe that I fucking got that experience. Shout out to Ye, man. Real shit.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Damn, that's crazy. That makes me smile to hear that though. Like it's been dope to see you grow. So I got like two more questions. That's cool.
Yeah.
Word. So you sliding into this year with a whole bunch of momentum. I mean, your track "Watch Me" is on NBA 2K. You obviously got the tour coming up, festivals. What are you looking forward to the most? What are you trying to stamp this year as an artist?
Hmm. Um, what am I trying to stamp this year as an artist?
Hmm? What you want to represent?
I really just want to show niggas that. Well, let me not say show niggas, cause let me not say show niggas, cause I shouldn't be doing it for that. But I just want to show niggas it's time for that. Like all that doubt shit is out the window. Like there is no like a lot of niggas talk shit, you know. So really, I'ma just do what I do, and I'ma just come out on the top, right? You know what I'm saying? Right there, up there where
Yeah,
everybody. You know what I'm saying? And all
pop your
that
shit.
is going to go out the fucking window. And really, I want to show niggas that I'm gonna get to there, but outside of the box. Like I'm not gonna be in the box and get in there. I'm gonna be out the box, and I'm still gonna get there. That's what I
Creating.
just want people that it can be done. That's it. I just want to show people it can be done. I don't have to follow this fucking blueprint that is fucking made for every fucking artist. Like every artist, you got to do this, and that. I'm not gonna do this or this or this or this or this or this or that or that, and I'm still gonna be right there with your ass.
Your
Real
own
shit.
way.
We're gonna be in the same
Yeah.
room. No
Hell
cap.
yeah. Yeah, that's
Fuck
what
the.
this shit is about.
I
Yeah.
but I'm not in it. So that's all that matters, you know?
And fuck the haters. Fuck what they got to say.
Yeah, fuck the haters. But at the same time, I really love them too because I can't even lie. I don't hate them. I love them because they get me up too. They bring me right up. For real.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I can't, like, the hating niggas, they bring attention. So it's like, keep it coming. For real. Like, keep commenting on my shit. Keep trolling me. You bringing all the attention right to me. You're making me go up more. So I actually
Yeah.
love y'all.
Nah, I was talking about that with White Kale Cyrus, and we was both just saying, like, yo, they adding attention to your name. Like, they could spread all the
Yeah.
negativity all they want, but at the end of the day, they low-key gassing you up.
And it's not really hard feelings because they don't know who I am. So I mean, I guess they can have an opinion of me because they don't know who I am. Like, so
Yeah.
they can have an opinion. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't really care, but I don't hate them too because I have a fucking heart. So I don't know, maybe they're going through something.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be going through something to be hating. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
kind of look at it from a deeper perspective than what it is instead of being like, fuck all my haters. Yeah. I kind of just look at it from a deep perspective. Like, you never know what anyone is fucking going through. So
That's
for them to be on my shit like that for no reason, not knowing who I am, they, maybe they got some shit that I don't know about. All I could do is pray for my fans and my motherfucking haters. For real.
nah, that's a fact. Praying for their peace. Real shit.
Okay.
Um, so I could probably stay on this shit and talk to you all day, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Anything else you want to plug? Anything you got on this year? Anything you want to talk about before we dip off?
Um, Shit, really, go buy tickets for that motherfucking tour. We still got some tickets. Uh,
Sir.
yeah, I'm about to go on tour in 2 weeks, so go, go do that. I am dropping some new shit soon. I'm dropping some shit that my fans been wanting for I think for like 3-4 years now.
Damn.
So I'm dropping it because that's when remember I told you I was learning about the not being selfish and
Hmm.
sometimes doing things for your fans too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing because I learned that. So like, okay, let me do something for my fans real quick. But yeah, so I'm dropping some shit and basically I just want to say, I'm praying for everybody, even if you know me, if you don't, if you love me, if you hate me. I'm praying for everybody to go the fuck up this year. It's really that year to get on our shit and get our shit together. So
Talk to him.
yeah.
Straight like that, real gems. Hey, I appreciate you for taking the time. This was a fire ass convo, and I know the
Hell
family
yeah,
coming in
bro.
too.
I appreciate this shit. I actually like really enjoyed this.
Yeah, yeah, it's all love. This is what we do. It's good to chop it up. One thing I will say before we dip too, shout out Sofego. I
Yeah,
talked to
shout
him.
out, bro. Shout out, Faye.
Yeah,
Shout out all my niggas for real, man.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can really say shout out to hella people in this fucking interview, bro.
Word. Bye, BK. I'm gonna let you rock. Be easy.
All right, man. Be safe.
Likewise.